Good morning, it's December the 28th, 2013, and I am coming down with a cold. Anyway, as I said yesterday, at the end of July, I was notified that a doctor's report, I was had discussions with Douglas Howe and HMRC were fuming that a doctor had found that there wasn't anything psychologically wrong with me, and I was just a passionate student of the extremist movement, focusing on the BNP for my university course, which HMRC knew anyway. HMRC are fuming that the doctors found in my favour. Jackie Pye is fuming. HMRC senior management have now sat down and they are even more angry because Anne Chant, the acting deputy chairman of HMRC, has replied to a letter. Well, it was Inland Revenue in 2004, but HMRC, or was it? Anyway, the deputy chairman, I'm going to say HMRC, has found in my favour. She's had to reply to a letter from my Member of Parliament, and in that letter she has admitted that Jackie Pye should never have wrote a medical referral, trying to claim I had extreme political views in order to support the complaints of members of her staff, one of whom was complaining I was extremely threatening the BNP. HMRC management are fuming that the chairman, the acting chairman or chairwoman in Anne Chant's case, has had to write that letter to my MP. In that letter, she's also assured that the complaints against me will be looked at fairly and in accordance with HMRC disciplinary procedures. What she hasn't done is explained why HMRC are using disciplinary procedures to complain because somebody protested at my attendance at an anti-BNP rally outside of work, which had nothing to do with HMRC anyway. Neither has she provided an adequate explanation of why Pye wrote that medical referral. All she states in a letter, and you can see this on my blog, HMRC League, blog of a civil service whistleblower. All she is saying in that is that staff were, after I got stabbed outside Downing Street, after I had blew the whistle on my line manager, Anthony Sansfield, while I was off, staff thought that the atmosphere on the section was a lot better. All 5 members of staff. There were 17 members of staff on our team, but 5 members of staff thought the atmosphere was better and decided to put in these complaints. But that doesn't explain. It doesn't explain why they didn't put in the complaints before, which I'll come back to in a later blog because it's important. And neither does it explain, and we keep coming back to this, why HMRC are using public funds to attend to my protest, to protest my demonstration, to protest my academic research on the BNP and my attendance at an anti-BNP rally in pursuit of that research. Neither does it explain why I'm an extremist threatening the BNP. My MP has rang up Anne Chant's office, but they say they're looking into it, but we've not heard anything yet. But what Anne Chant has done has admitted that Jackie Pye should not have sent that medical referral to the doctor, and she has issued an apology. This has made senior management at the Tax Credit Office absolutely furious, as well as the HMRC complaints team. It's now August. These events took place in August 2004. Basically, HMRC senior management is now sitting down with the national complaints team to see how to pursue these complaints against me. In other words, they are conspiring with the staff in order to block the complaints, and the complaints team, the national complaints team, are allowing this to go on. The national complaints team are at the same time trying to portray themselves as independent, but no independent body would allow this to continue, and neither would they be sat down with senior managers at the Tax Credit Office and staff working out the best way to convict me. It's an absolute disgrace, but when you're a whistleblower, these things happen. Anyway, so the position in August 2004 is HMRC are desperate for the complaints to pursue against me. The fuming that a doctor has found in my favour, the fuming that the chairwoman of HMRC has had to issue an apology for Jackie Pye's referral, and they want blood, my blood.